What's up guys, this is Shan Heather and today we are going to do a quick unboxing of Huawei Y9 Prime 2019 smartphone. We are going to unbox this retail box. We're going to have a look on the device, its design, features, hardware specs and all of the usual unboxing stuff in this video. So let's start it. So first of all, let's have a look on the retail box of Huawei Y9 Prime 2019. So as you can see that on the front side, the name of the smartphone is mentioned. There is a picture with Huawei branding and it shows that the screen to body ratio of this device is huge. Once again, there is mention of the device on the sides of the retail box. Here we got the information about the device that it is Y9 Prime 2019. The storage is 128 GB, RAM is 4 GB. The device we got inside is sapphire blue in color and it's a dual SIM smartphone. So now let's open the box and let's see what we got inside. So here is the Huawei Y9 Prime 2019 smartphone. As you can see, here we got mention of few of the features and hardware specs that it comes with 6.59-inch full view display. It comes with auto pop-up selfie camera that comes out of the top of the device, triple AI camera on the back, 4 GB RAM, 128 GB storage, and the battery capacity is 4000 mAh. So here is the Huawei Y9 Prime 2019 in sapphire blue. In this box we got the silicon case, SIM card tray ejector pin and the quick start guide for Y9 Prime 2019. Here is USB Type-C cable, a Huawei 10-watt charger. Here we got the 3.5mm earphone. So these are the things you will find inside the retail box of Huawei Y9 Prime 2019. The smartphone, the quick start guide, SIM card tray ejector pin, a case, USB Type-C cable, 3.5mm earphone and a 10-watt charger. So first of all, let me remove this sticker from the screen of Y9 Prime 2019. So here is the Huawei Y9 Prime 2019 in sapphire blue. So you can see it's looking really nice and beautiful from the back side. So let's switch on the device first of all, and while it's booting up for the very first time, let me tell you about few of the hardware specs. That it comes with Green 710F processor, 4 GB RAM, 128 GB storage. It's a dual SIM smartphone. On the front side we got 16 megapixel pop-up selfie camera, and on the rear we got 16 megapixel primary camera, 2 megapixel depth sensor and 8 megapixel wide angle lens. So right now I'm just going to skip all of these steps to reach the home screen. And here we go. So this is the home screen of Huawei Y9 Prime 2019 and it's looking really beautiful. So first of all, let's talk about the design of Y9 Prime 2019 because it's one of the most highlighted feature of the device. So on the front side, basically we got a 6.59-inch full HD plus screen with huge screen to body ratio. So the PPI we are going to get is 391. As you can see, front side is mostly just a screen, but we got a bit of bezels all around. There is no front facing camera provided. Right above the screen there is an earpiece right above the screen. At the bottom we got just a bit of chin. On the sides we got a bit of bezel here as well, as you can see. On the right hand side we got power key and volume rockers. On the left hand side there are no keys or anything provided. At the bottom there is USB Type-C port, a microphone, speaker grill and 3.5mm port. At the top we got the microphone, the SIM card tray slot, and here is the front facing camera module that pops up when the front camera is activated. So we are going to have a quick look at how it works very soon. On the back side we got a fingerprint sensor and triple rear camera. The two lenses of this triple rear camera are connected and one is separated. Right below the camera module there is an LED flash provided. There is mention of the AI camera capability, and at the bottom we got the Huawei logo. The back panel of Huawei Y9 Prime 2019 comes with dual tone finish. So you can see this part is having a different finish, and here this part got a different finish, very much like as we have seen on the previous Pixel smartphone and HTC U12 Live. Here you can get the better idea that this part is different compared to this part in terms of color and tone. The edges of the back panel are curved on both ends and it gives a very nice and premium look to the device. But it is also getting some fingerprints, as you can see here. Got a big fingerprint of mine here as well. I have just opened the box and started using it right here in front of you, and you can see that it is getting some smudges right from the very beginning. So you will have to keep this thing in mind. You will have to use the case either or keep cleaning the back of the device. So talking about the design, Y9 Prime 2019 looks very beautiful and premium. Both front and back side of the device is beautiful. As you can see on the front side, basically we just got the screen, and because of that it looks a flagship device. Talking about the back of the device, it is looking very premium as well. The back panel comes with dual tone finish. It's curved at the edges and it looks beautiful from every angle. The only problem is that it's getting some fingerprints on the back panel, so you will have to keep cleaning it time to time. And now let's talk about the screen of Y9 Prime 2019. As we have already mentioned, it comes with 6.59-inch Full HD Plus screen with huge screen to body ratio and 391 ppi. And as you can see that the display quality is really nice and impressive. It is so sharp, even though the screen is very close to the camera lens, you won't see any pixelation, any blurriness, and the viewing angles are very nice as well. So you can see that viewing angles are really good. So the display quality of Huawei Y9 Prime 2019 looks great, and the viewing angles are so good as well. Let's have a quick look on the maximum brightness, and you can see that it's looking quite good as well. So it's bright enough. This is the lowest brightness and this is the maximum brightness, so it's pretty good. And the touch screen sensitivity is nice as well. You can see that it's responding to all of my touches all over the screen very smoothly. So now let's talk about the software and Emotion UI. So this is the usual home screen that you will get on Huawei Y9 Prime 2019. It comes with optimizer application, themes, music, video, Huawei Health, a set of Google application, Play Store, there is gallery, camera, and here we got Huawei Care, app gallery, party mode. In tools folder you will find some useful application. There is FM radio provided as well. There is compass, audio recorder, and top apps folder that will keep updated with interesting applications. And then we got the pre-installed booking.com and Facebook application. If you go to the settings, you can see that Emotion UI is very feature rich ROM, and it comes with lots of options and features. And then if you go to the about phone section, here you will find the information that it's Huawei Y9 Prime 2019, the model number, the build number. Emotion UI is 9.0.1, Android version is 9. The processor we got is Kirin 710F, RAM is 4GB, internal storage is 128GB, out of which 115.75GB internal storage is free, so nearly 12GB storage is consumed by the ROM and pre-installed application. This is the screen resolution, and the Android security patch is of May 5th, 2019. And now let's talk about the camera. It comes with 16 megapixel pop-up selfie camera and 16 plus 8 plus 2 megapixel rear camera setup with 2 megapixel depth sensor and 8 megapixel wide angle lens. So if you go to the camera application, this is the standard user interface you will find that you have already seen on every other Huawei smartphone. So it comes with photo, videos, there is portrait mode, there is night mode provided as well, there is aperture that you can use to create depth of field effect. If you go to the more, here you will find more options like pro mode, slow motion, panorama, AR lenses, light painting, HDR, time lapse, filter and some stickers. It comes with AI mode and high vision feature as well. If you tap on this icon to turn on the front facing camera, then this is how the front facing camera module will come from the top of the Huawei Y9 Prime 2019. So you can see that this is the front facing camera module with 16 megapixel camera. We will check the performance of this 16 megapixel front facing camera in our another video. So do not forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get the notification for future uploads of Y9 Prime 2019. Talking about the rear camera module, it comes with 16 megapixel primary camera, 8 megapixel wide angle lens and 2 megapixel depth sensor. So as you can see that here the zoom level is at 1x. You can just slide it down to activate the wide angle lens. You can see now it is showing the wide. It is going as low as 0.6 times and you can just slide it up to go to the 6x zoom as well. So it goes as low as 0.6x wide angle and up to 6x maximum zoom. So now let's take some picture of this tiny little toy here and let's see how good is the camera performance of Y9 Prime 2019. So I'm just gonna capture some images without the AI mode because by default it was turned off. So I'm just going to use the regular photo mode here. So you can see that the focusing speed is super impressive. So fast and accurate as well every time. And image processing speed is pretty good as well. So now let's have a look on the pictures that we have just captured. So it's looking really good. You can see lots of details are there in this picture. Even after zooming in, it's not getting blurred or something. You can see even the fabric and some dust particle coming in the frame, even though the toy itself is pretty small. But as you can see that the color reproduction is not so accurate compared to the real life object. It's a bit brighter or lighter you can say, but the amount of detail we are creating is really nice. So once again you can see how much detail we are getting on Huawei Y9 Prime 2019 camera, especially if you have a look on this part and also in this part. Everything is full of detail. Here as well you can see that it's capturing the dust and some fabric particles. So this one is a bit out of focus. It's not as good as other images. This one once again is good. Everything is in focus and lots of detail. So at the first glance the camera performance of Y9 Prime 2019 is looking quite good. The images are coming with good amount of detail. The focusing speed is good. The image processing speed is good, but we can see that the color reproduction is not so accurate. Actually it's trying to make it better visually and that's why it's looking a bit different compared to the real color of the object. But we captured all of these images in artificial light inside this room, so we will have a look on lots of image samples and the performance of Y9 Prime 2019 camera in our detailed camera review, where we will see how good it's going to perform in different shooting modes, different scenarios, and then we will come to know that how good is the camera capability of Y9 Prime 2019. But at the first glance it's quite impressive for sure. So Huawei Y9 Prime 2019 is looking quite promising and great in every way, especially in terms of design. It comes with huge screen to body ratio, the display quality is amazing. It comes with a trendy pop-up selfie camera module. We got wide angle lens on the rear camera setup, and the back of the device comes with dual tone finish and it's looking really premium from every angle. The only drawback is, as we have seen, it's attracting some fingerprint and smudges. Other than that, everything about the design of Y9 Prime 2019 is nice and impressive, and it looks pretty flagship kind of device even though it's budget Android smartphone. Talking about the display quality, it's really nice. It's super sharp with lots of detail, and the screen to body ratio is huge, and the viewing angles are great as well, and the camera performance is looking quite good as well. Focusing speed is good, image processing is good. The images are coming with lots of detail. The only drawback I have noticed that the color reproduction is a bit different compared to the real object, but we will have a look on this thing in depth in our detailed camera review of Y9 Prime 2019, and we will also compare Y9 Prime 2019 with other smartphones in the same segment from different brands and also from Huawei. We are also going to do lots of other videos of Y9 Prime 2019 like the gaming review, benchmarking comparisons. The detailed camera review will be uploaded very soon along with lots of tips and tricks. So do not forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get the notification for all of the future uploads. That's all for now, friends. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time in another video. Have a nice day.